So you're the reason why my Wi-Fi is so shit.
Huh? Spider-Man?
So you know my name, but who are you? Don't tell me that you're supposed to be the barbaric bug zapper.
Funny, but you'll come to know me soon enough as Electro.
Yeah, well, whoa! Ah!
Well, what do you know? Maybe I am as good as a bug zapper. Damn. Next time, then.
Oh, man. Oh, man. My camera's fried. And what the heck was that earlier? Am I losing my grip, or am I losing my grip? Just what exactly is happening with that guy's powers and my own? What's up, Doc?
Spider-Man, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wish it were. A pleasure, I mean. I'm actually here to ask some questions about mutations.
I haven't had any lizard episodes since you used Deborah's Neogenic Recombinator on me, if that's what you're wondering.
Kinda. Not quite, though. It's actually what it may have done to me. I was in the same vicinity when it activated.
Please sit down. Tell me, what happened?
My powers. I think they're slipping. Literally. I fell off a wall. That never happens.
Interesting. Mind if I take a blood sample and run some tests?
Why do you think I came to you instead of going to a hospital?
I appreciate the sentiment. And, after all, I do owe you one for what you did to save my life.
Don't mention it, Doc. Really.
Well, even so. Now, let's see.
Finding anything?
Abnormal? Yes, and in your case, that may be a good thing. But tell me, were you exposed to some sort of radiation?
Radioactive spider blood. Just don't make a song about it without crediting me.
It's currently leaving your system. The likes of the Hulk was exposed to radioactive rays too, if I'm not mistaken.
The Hulk? I thought that was an urban legend like Bigfoot.
Well, maybe, maybe not. Regardless, the theory is that lack of prolonged exposure is what separated man from monster momentarily.
So there's an imbalance in my radiation levels.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Ow! What was that for? Hey! My spider sense and reflexes are back.
Well, then a form of radiation therapy may be your solution.
Oh, who has time for that? Why not just crank up the juice on that thing and give me a good strong jolt?
I wouldn't recommend it. If there really is a radiation imbalance in your blood, then the opposite effect is also possible. That you could be overloaded with too much radiation.
And if I'm losing my powers when low, then what happens when it's raised up high?
You saw what I turned into.
Got it. No replacing light bulbs for a while.
I have a friend who performs research in genetic splicing, Dr. Michael Morbius. He typically does work with bats, but it's a very similar branch I've studied of my own. I can give him a call.
Nah, that's okay, Doc. The last thing we need is a giant mutated bat.
I doubt he's as foolish as I was to experiment on himself.
Oh, hey, Doc. I didn't mean it like that. It was just a joke. Said in poor taste. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who should be apologizing. You came here for help, and all I have to offer is suggestions instead of solutions.
and now it sounds like you're gonna have to run me out.
I can cancel.
Nah, you'd be surprised what students might show up on time for once. See you around, Doc.
Good to see you actually show up for class, Mr. Parker.
Happy to be here, Doc.
Remain calm. It'll pass. These outages have been happening all morning.
Courtesy of Electro, no doubt.
On second thought, I'll let you all go early.
Imagine that. One time you do show for class and it's canceled. Wish I had your luck.
Believe me, pal, you really shouldn't.
Well, at the very least, gives us time to catch up. I got something I want to tell you about. Pizza at Joe's? My treat.
How about I meet you over there? Order and grab us a table.
But yeah. Why should I start counting on him now? Where's he going during a blackout anyway?
Of all the places that ought to have info on Electro, my first guess would be the Bugle.
I don't care if the computers are down. Bust out the typewriters. And you, Eric, I thought I told you to get the story on what's causing all of these blackouts.
I would, but without Ned to cover.
Ned Leeds? That's no good excuse for an employee who's too busy courting my secretary in Italy. We'll just have to send a photographer instead, like Pedro.
What?
If you're half as good as Ned, you'll do just fine. We'll check where the last surge was. How quickly can you make it over to Eastborough's power plant?
Pretty quickly.
Would I give you anyone that couldn't handle the heat, Ben? See? Best we got. Kid's already on it.
For a guy named Electro, this looks like the work of someone who flunked out of electrician school. Ah!
You again? Stay out of my way. I need this power.
For all the talk villains have about power, I never hear anything about responsibility. Oh no, not again! Not now!
And here I thought that you'd have put up more of a fight.
You just haven't seen me go maximum spider yet. Ah!
Well, are you maximum spider yet?
Ah! Ah! Not what I meant when I said that.
What the hell kind of a freak are you? I'm out of here.
Oh man, how am I gonna explain this to Aunt May? Oh, there's that luck Harry mentioned. Hey, Aunt May.
Peter, where are you? Miss Lyon needs to be taken out and fed.
I've got my hands full with something else.
At this rate, I don't know you anymore. Believe me when I say that you'll wind up turning into something you don't want to be.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Can I call you back?
No, Peter, you're to come home right this instant. No more leniency. I tried to give you time and space, but you're forcing my hand on how much I can take.
I'll be home soon. But first, I need to make it back to Dr. Connors. Doc?
Spider-Man, I was wondering ever since you left... What happened?
Let's just say shock therapy brought out more than just my pores.
Is now really a time to be joking?
Sorry, force of habit. Is there anything you can do?
I'm not sure. I've been running additional tests since you left, and all I can suggest is amplifying the intake of radioactive rays.
But wouldn't that only make me mutate more?
For a while, but it will eventually overflow and need to leave your system.
Essentially leveling out. Doc, you're a genius.
But, just in case...
The Neogenic Recombinator.
Well, it worked once before. Why not again?
It'd be a gamble, but it could also balance out my system. Thanks, Doc.
Good luck, Spider-Man.
Finally, Kyle Richmond. I have you right where I want you.
What do you want?
What anybody wants, power. More than what you gave me. As I use it, I run out. I need more than a city block. I want it all, and you're gonna give it to me.
That government experiment was a mistake. You just let yourself drain out and...
No, I won't lose this power. I won't go back to being a nobody.
Right, because how else would you be able to put on such a light show?
You again. I've had it with you. This is the last time I let you live.
And here I thought after the free makeover that you liked me. Ah!
Now that bug creep is out of the way, where were we?
Ah!
Huh? No, stay away. Damn it, I'm all out of juice. No, don't eat me.
Let that be a lesson on mercy to you, Electro. Unlike you, I'm no murderer. I can stop myself from becoming a power-hungry monster.
Whoa, Spider-Man shirtless? That's front page material right there.
What's going on here?
We're from the Daily Bugle. Ben Urich. And this is a recently recruited intern of mine.
You can call me Andy. Consider me your new personal photographer.
Wait, what happened to the other guy?
I was wondering that myself. Peter Parker seemingly vanished when you arrived. Care to comment on that?
Now I know how Brock felt when I replaced him. Oh man, I ache all over.
I thought I told you to come straight home. Peter, you were out so late and I was worried and I couldn't sleep.
Aunt May, please.
Dear God, what happened to you?
It's nothing, Aunt May. I got into a light fight. No big deal.
No big deal? No big deal? My husband is dead, and my nephew comes home beaten and bruised like some hoodlum, and you have the audacity to say it's no big deal? Peter Benjamin Parker, how could you be so thoughtless, so irresponsible, so unbelievably cruel? At what point are you going to stop forgetting about the people in your life and start thinking about how it feels when you exclude them from it?
Check, please.